So, the narcissist relationship, the tables turn throughout the relationship. So, you begin the relationship with them chasing us, and they end the relationship with us chasing them. And that's how the tables turn. That's the great flip in the narcissistic cycle. And it's just important to keep in mind and be aware of, and to be able to see the pattern, really. So the aggressiveness that the love bombing takes place on, uh, that is them chasing us, right? They're in a rush to present themselves as a perfect partner. The speed is usually increased to the maximum extent that they can without raising red alarms, and it's a rush to put you up on a pedestal, and it feels good, and it's intended to feel good, as this is the golden period that you later pay for um, in the devaluation period, right? So they rush to put you up on a pedestal. You love it, and they gradually take it away from you and replace it with themselves. So, and even that is a psychological manipulation tactic, right? So, to take something away from you, right? Just think about it. There's a saying in sales that says, you give them the kitten, you take it away. Give them the kitten, you take it away. Well, when you take something away, it seems much more valuable, right? And that's the scarcity that they foster and generate in the devaluation period. So once they're certain you're hooked, then they slowly slice away and slowly start to take things away, like seeing through an hourglass. Until the point where at the beginning they were full blown running after you, you are full blown running after them, and at that point you're seen as no longer as dysfunctional, as treacherous, even as a liar, because you were supposed to be the final fuel source, the final source to make them happy and fulfilled in their chronically unfulfilled, chronically combative disposition, scarcity mindset. There's no long-term fulfillment there. Their approach is inherently unsustainable, but because they cannot see that and are unwilling to address that in themselves, their inadequacy gets projected onto you, and you are the source of that suffering, not their own disposition, and then you are discarded and on to the next infatuation. So the reality is there's no reasoning in this situation. So once the narc becomes embedded in a new infatuation period and a new golden period with somebody else, there's no reasoning out of that. And nor would you want it to be. That's a blessing, right? If they're running away from you, that means that they're no longer slicing away at you. You no longer have this false hope for some fake golden period, which wasn't them presenting their selves anyway. And they're no longer drawing blood from you, right? And all would be great if it wasn't for the fact that you're severely trauma bonded in this situation. And if you don't face that and break that and transcend above that, um, you're either going to let this person back into your life, or you're going to find some kind of proxy, and you're going to start your own addictive cycle again. So that is the twist of dynamics, the grand rush of the dark dance with the narcissist. and it's important to be aware of. And it's important to see in full context, so you no longer desire to do it again. So, but that is that grand paradox. Thanks for listening. Take care.